Raylon been like?
Man, Raylon is great. He had really strong hands. He started the last 2 years at Utah, so he has experience. He can make every catch. He can go up and fight for the ball, so he's been pretty good.
I know he was asking you, but when we joke about how this offense is going to be totally different, but can you imagine that first series at Rice? What people in the stands, will they say this isn't the same offense as last year? Will they, even with the eyes, maybe not knowing formations, will they know this is a completely different U of H offense?
I think they'll know. Like I said, plays are kind of similar. Everybody wants burst, everybody wants curl flat. Just the tempo and the way we operate and how Coach Ball is signaling the play as soon as the play's still going on. So it's much faster, so I think they'll know.
Other than tempo, and not to give away secrets, but from what you did the last 4 games last year, compared to now, are you throwing the ball a lot deeper, a lot more, or is it a good balance, or is it completely different from last year?
I feel like it's a pretty good balance. A lot of guys look at the offense think it's just pass, but we have a pretty balanced running game as well. So we like to mix the passing, mix the running. So
how does that balance help you stay in the flow of the game? Being the type of athlete that you are, like getting out there on the move, but how does that help you stay in the flow?
I feel like it helps me because you can throw a vertical and then come back and win the ball. I can make plays with my feet and then come back and win the ball and throw a vertical. So I feel like it keeps the defense on their toes and just allows us to play fast.
You've got Corey, Julon, Henry. Is it Henry? How the young receivers done in camp?
I think those guys have done pretty well. Just they're freshmen. You always come in here as a freshman and don't know what to expect. So I feel like from day one of fall camp to now, it's a big difference. The guys kind of got the confidence up a little bit, and they kind of have a feel for the game now. So,
if you had one birthday wish you could put in for the 2018 season, what would that be?
Go undefeated, play in New Year's Six ball. It's the only wish I have.
Have you ever talked to how many times have you talked to Greg Ward?
I talk to him pretty often. Probably once every couple of weeks, twice every couple of weeks. I just see how he's doing up there in Philadelphia, and he always checks on me, see how the team's doing. He just gives me advice every now and then. So.
What went through your mind when you watched him play?
Man, Greg was really one of the main reasons I came here. I was committed to TCU, and I came to a few games and seen him playing, and I was like, man, that guy's pretty amazing. I feel like I can kind of do the same thing he does. So just watching him play, he really taught me a lot my freshman year, just seeing how he was every day in the building, how he was in the locker room, how he was in the training room, especially on practice field. He went so hard every day, so I try to take as much as I can from him.
Similar path that you've kind of taken, right? Is it kind of funny that now you've taken this same path that he's kind of taken, and you guys talk about that a little bit, back and forth?
We really haven't talked about that, but yeah, he played receiver, kind of came in mid-20 sophomore year, and I kind of did the same thing, so it's pretty crazy.
A lot said about Ed, staying home and repping for the city, but you're kind of in the same spot. You're maybe just emerging a bit now this year. You made plays last year, but this is going to be your show this year. Do you have similar sentiments like Ed does, the pride of doing it at home in front of your own people?
Yeah, for sure. I love Houston. I'm a diehard Houston, Rockets, Texans, anything Houston. So just being here is pretty amazing to me. Deep down in my heart, 'cause I love it so much, and my family's gonna watch me play, so it's pretty good.
When you were going through that process, I remember you were committed to TCU, and like you said, you'd seen some games and all that. Yeah. Was it difficult when it came time to actually make that decision of still?
Man, I think I kind of was thinking about it for a while before I made the decision. I fell in love with Coach Applewhite and Coach Herman at the time, and I just felt home. I knew all the guys that came in with me. I was playing together since Little League. I was playing against them, so it was. When the time came, it was pretty easy to call up there.
Oddly enough, it's some of these guys have come back. Deontay came, obviously. You guys got Jordan out there now. What's it been like getting some of those guys back together? Did y'all ever talk back when y'all were all at Manville about potentially playing together someday if it worked out?
Yeah, we actually always joked around, like, if one school offered everybody, we all go to the same school. And we actually said that about U of H, but U of H offered some of those guys. So just having those guys back, it's a blessing. I've been knowing those guys since I played at Manville, so we're pretty close. And I feel like that's what you need on a team is relationships.
What is Deontay like out there? Everybody talks about what y'all added to the secondary, but from going up against him, what's that been like?
Deontay is great. I've been going against him since we were probably 15, 16, so kind of know him like the back of my hand, but he's pretty good, and I think he'll help the secondary a lot this year.
Appreciate you, man. Happy birthday.